Hey guys, welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today I am here on the creative world, about to bring you a tutorial on this behemoth under my feet. But before I do that, I want to thank you guys for all the support on the recent videos. It's really been amazing. It's nice to know that you guys enjoy what I put out, and it makes me feel all good inside. But anyways, let's start today's tutorial, guys, on this thing. Yes, this thing is kind of big today. It's the biggest tutorial I have ever done, I think, but I think I can do it because it's very simple, and it might be the easiest, best, and hi, donkey, what are you doing? This is my shot. Get out of it. Anyways, guys, this is the probably simplest, easiest, and best item elevator for 1.9 computer Minecraft and console Minecraft. So the story behind this is in 1.9 on the computer, I play on a server, and the elevators that everyone used to use and even I use were patched because they were a bug. So I had to make a new one. And this is the new one I made. It uses slime blocks to bounce the blocks upward and a dropper to drop the blocks. And yeah, it can go up to 11 blocks tall, but I like 9 blocks. But anyways, I'm going to explain more about it while it's actually working. So I'm going to put a 64 in of bedrock in the dropper. And as you can see, it starts shooting them out with this little clock. And if I flick this lever, it will start bouncing them upward, as you can see. Now this clock is really the only expensive thing just because of this comparator. You can probably make a better clock that doesn't use it, but this is really the easiest one. And over here is the cheapest version and easiest version to build of a clock. That's how this thing gets fired. Now that this thing has stopped ticking, I can turn this off since it doesn't need to bounce any more blocks upward. And basically, I used a glass tube because blocks like to get stuck on solid tubes, and like I said, you could go up to 11, but you might start losing some blocks, so you probably should go up to 9 blocks, and it can travel over 8 blocks, as you can see. And if I go in this chest, you can see I got all 64 bedrock. So pretty simple, guys. So I'll go over it again. When you put items in here, this clock activates. You can make a different one, but I'm going to show you how to build this clock. Then you want to activate this, which activates the sticky piston going up and down. I'm going to show you how to build this clock, but of course you could build another one if you want. And also I'm going to show you how to build this tube and the base for it. So it's going to be a 3-step tutorial: the base, then the clocks, and then the tube. And it should be good, guys. So I'm going to teach you guys how to build the best and fastest and simplest for Minecraft 1.9 and for Minecraft console. Hey guys, welcome to step 1. This is where I build the base of the contraption. Now the base is basically this lower part, none of the redstone, just this lower base for the holding water and the dropper. So let's get started. Basically what you want to do is have your dropper in your hand and place it like this. Then you want to go to the back and place blocks on the besides the dropper. Then you want to go out 4 blocks from that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then go over 1 and then go back 4, and you should have this little 3-hole gap. Now the furthest block away from the dropper, you're going to want to dig 2 down. 1, 2. You can get out of here, cow. I don't need you here. And in that 2-block gap that you built, you just want to put a sticky piston and a slime block there. Now, since we don't want the slime block dragging up blocks, or movable blocks as they're called, we're going to need to put down immovable blocks. So you can use obsidian, furnaces, or any other immovable block, but I am going to use furnaces here. So I'm just going to put them around like this. You're going to need to dig 2 out in each of these places, like I just did, and put them around like that. That way the slime block won't get stuck on anything. Finally, you can put your water in, so when it gets dropped, it goes down in the slime block, and all you need to do is add a half slab right there, so when it drops blocks, they don't go flying. And that is basically your base, guys. If yours doesn't look like this, you probably did it wrong. Just make sure it looks like that, guys, and then you can move on to step 2. Welcome back to step 2. This is the step where we're going to build the clocks, and I'm going to start with the dropper clock. The way you want to build this dropper clock is go on top of your dropper and go and turn to the right and remove that block and put a comparator down facing this way. Then you're going to want to go in front of the comparator and place a block, and also place a block on top of the comparator. Then on the block in front of the comparator you just placed, put a piece of redstone down, and off that redstone put a block. Now this might be a little hard because the redstone has a little hitbox, but I believe you can do it. Anyways, under the block that you just placed, put a piece of redstone, and next to that block, or next to that piece of redstone, place a block. Then in front of that block, place a redstone repeater on one tick, and in this little gap that is left between the comparator and the redstone repeater, put a piece of redstone. And there you go, guys. You have a new clock for your dispenser, or dropper. So when you put something in, you can see it gets fired out. Now, that if it doesn't work like it just did for me, then you built it wrong somehow, and go watch the video back again. Alright guys, now it's time to build our clock for our sticky piston. So the first thing we're going to do is just dig down to the sticky piston and bring the line up. Now we're going to want to go like this and lay out your redstone like this. Now you're going to want to place a block here that has a torch on it. Now this slime block is going to go up and down a lot, so if you don't want to hear the noise, just remove that. Now that you've got this here, all you want to do is go around here, place a block with the redstone torch on it, then 2 of these redstone dust, then a block with the redstone torch on it, then 2, except this time we're going to place a block with the redstone torch facing this way, then we're going to place 1, and then we are going to place a block with the redstone torch on it facing this way, then we are going to only go 1 this time, then a block with a redstone torch on it. And as you can see here, the idea is to end up with an odd number of these. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this will be our last one. So we want to go over 1, 2, or just 1, and then we can place a block and a redstone torch, and then there you go. Now, as you can see, the clock is already running. So if we don't want it to run while we're working, all we have to do is bring this out here and over to here and put a lever on this block and shut it off. Now as you can see, the clock has stopped running, and there you go. So when we turn this on now, you can see the sticky piston goes up and down. Now I did go through that pretty fast, so I am going to stay above here just so you guys can see it. Alright guys, if you missed anything, you just saw it there, and that is the completion of step 2, guys. Welcome to step 3. We have now completed step 1 and 2, which are the base and the clocks. Now all we gotta do is the easy part. All we have to do is the glass tube upward and across. So how you're gonna do this is you're gonna count 8 up from this block. If you want to do the preferred 9, that's what you should do. If you want to do 11, just count up 10 from this block. But I am going to do it up 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to go up over here to 8. Then I have to crouch and place a block on this. And then I'm going to go up to 8. Like so. And you're just going to do this in a complete ring like I am doing right now. Just so when items are bounced up, they don't go flying out of the tube. If there was no tube here, they'd just go flying in all directions. So that's why we're building a tube. So just 2 more to go. There we go. And you're also going to want to put it here. Now you're going to want to put a sign on this. Oh, that's not a sign. You're going to want to put a sign there. And it doesn't have to have anything written on it. And yeah, so now you're just going to drag this out about 8 blocks. I did a little bit more just to be safe, and I'm going to extend it on all sides like this. Then you just want to build a wall around this one like you did kind of with the tube, except it's going to block overhead as well. So I'll show you what that is kind of like. We're also going to add to the tube over here. And this is where we can block it overhead now. Like so. So your design should look like this. Then, when you're ready, you can put the water in. and it should flow all the way down. Now I did leave one block so we can get rid of this, and it won't flow out, as you can see. Now all we have to do is replace the block up here with glass, and when you're ready you can just use your building blocks and basically get your stuff ready. So I'm going to put a hopper right here and then a chest right here, and as you can see, when we test this, it should all the blocks should go. So you can see it's clicking, then we turn this on, it gets shot forward and up. See some graphical glitches happening. That happens sometimes, but you can see it's working perfectly, guys. So that is how you build this item elevator. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I made a few mistakes during this video, but I have honestly tried about 100 times to build this and rebuild this, and I couldn't get it to work sometimes because I ended up actually building this wrong a few times. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let's go down at the end and see all our stack of bedrock there. Yep, our full stack, guys. So yeah, this is the easiest, best, simplest, whatever. It's basically everything for Minecraft 1.9 on computer and console. It's also very good on console, guys. So that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial, guys. I know I'm a little bit everywhere still, just a lot of stuff on my brain, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to say peace out for Junior and goodbye for me. Peace out and goodbye. See you guys next time.